There is only one thing that makes a dream impossible to achieve: the fear of failure. This goes without saying. You shouldn't let the fear of failure prevent you from doing something, because without even trying, you have already failed. Today I'll be talking to you about my friend Armando De Leon, a young man with goals of success. First, I'll be discussing some of Armando's values and goals. Next, I'll be talking about some of my values and beliefs. And lastly, I'll be sharing with you the new understanding I gained from Armando. When I first met Armando, he gave off a very easygoing vibe, which made it easy for me to have a conversation with him. I learned that he had just graduated high school and is barely starting college, so he doesn't quite know what's ahead of him yet, but his goal is to graduate and receive his associate degree in both business management and communication. Awesome, right? Coming from a Hispanic background, Armando was taught that in order to achieve his dreams, he has to work hard for them. Being able to stand up to challenges that are in his way is something he strives to do, and that has made him the independent, hardworking, and strong young man he is today. During our conversation, Armando also said something that really stuck to me, which is that there are no losing experiences, but instead there are winning and learning experiences. Armando believes that even when you fail something, it is not considered a losing experience, but instead a learning experience. Because during your times of struggle is where you develop your greatest strengths to ultimately persevere. Like Armando, I myself have goals of graduating with a with a degree in psychology and becoming a registered nurse. So far in life, I've learned that in order to achieve my goals, it is inevitable that I will encounter struggles. And believe me, I have encountered my fair share of struggles. But it's important that I don't let those struggles stop me from achieving my goals. Coming from a Chinese background, I was also taught to work hard for my dreams and to challenge myself to overcome adversity. Thank you, Mom and Dad. And I believe that in order to achieve my goals, it is important that I persevere through whatever obstacles that come my way. And even if I fail something, I shouldn't give up quite yet, but instead keep trying until I have achieved the results that I want. Because by doing so, I not only move forward as an individual, but I will also be one step closer to my dreams. Awesome, right? Lastly, I want to share with you the new understanding I've gained from Armando, my new friend. Even though me and Armando come from two different cultures, we were both taught to work hard for our dreams, and that failure shouldn't be a reason for not trying. That failure should instead be a learning experience for us. That failure should be something that we should learn from and keep trying until we have succeeded. In closing, I have discussed with you some of Armando's values and goals, and then I talked about some of my own values and beliefs. And lastly, I shared with you the new understanding I gained from Armando. So now I want to leave with you with this: that to succeed in life, you shouldn't let the fear of failure prevent you from doing something. Because in order to grow as an individual, you have to experience failure and learn from it. Thank you.